Hello folks, welcome to another day. Last couple of days I was fairly busy and I was not able to continue my efforts towards chess. Of course, we had spent a pretty good session last 2 days ago. We have done a good amount of time was spent, but after that I got busy and I could not continue. But let us restart. I think anyways I was on this puzzle position, so is there something we can do here? Let's see. Let's do one puzzle and then seems a fairly tricky puzzle. We have this check. Where can the king move? We have this check. This bishop is pretty much trapped. We do not have squares for this bishop. Can even take bishop takes knight, but then he'll simply take pawn takes and then still the bishop's trapped. So what we need to do is find it. Is there an intermediate tempo move which will generate me something? Let's see. I do have this check as well. I have this bishop check which goes on to this. Then I have, okay, great. So I have the solution, I guess. Bishop check, king takes, and then we have this queen check which is generating us some play, because if king goes back we have a mate here on b1 with the queen delivering mate on b1. So what if he plays off, right, moves away? That's the question now. So if he takes, it's a problem. In fact, I can start with queen here, threatening to take this, but I need to see. I think I know. Understood the idea. For example, hypothetically, if he takes, queen check. If he comes here, queen rook check. If he comes here, then I don't know. He has escape path over here. Bishop check, king takes, queen check. King comes here. It's the square. Rook check, and it's a mate because this bishop is controlling this square. Okay, wonderful. So this is possible. Now, what is the issue if he plays king here? I still threaten this mate, but then the rook comes in. So the issue is not the positive side. If it is negative, if they do not take the king, and if I play this here first, if he takes, then we have this mate, and if he pushes, then I can still generate this check. King goes back, this check, king goes here. No, not working. Let's calculate. I think there's a better way. If the king comes here, then there's a better way to deliver this. Then I still play queen here, and then the bishop moves away and we'll deliver the mate faster. Yeah, so I think if he doesn't take, the queen still jumps into b5. So we knew this was the set of moves. Oh, he's giving me the queen, so let me just take it. So great folks, we got one puzzle right. Anyways, we spent 4 minutes on a puzzle. So we're at 2-3, so sometimes the puzzles do get hard and we'll have to spend some time. But let's go for the puzzle streak. We are a brand new, it looks like a brand new puzzle streak. We have this check. We have this check, which actually is a mate because of no squares available. So it was a mating one. And we have this check. King comes here. King takes the pawn. Rook check and mate. So it's a mate in 2. Delivered as a rook bishop combination. We have check, rook check, king comes here. It's a possibility. Yeah, rook check, king comes here. Rook check, king takes, and this rook queen delivers the mate. If you take, it's much easier. If you don't take, that's when always we get the doubts. So now rook goes, but then the pawn is queening. That's a problem. Yeah. Bishop takes, pawn push, pawn push, pawn queens, pawn queens. But actually, it's fine. I mean, there is. Is it a problem? Is the question, because we have two extra pieces, but there's no easy way for us to. Is there a way we can? Because I think I should simply take it, because we do queen, and post facto we don't have checks once we sit here. Okay, great. So I was right. That was possible. Bishop takes, king takes, and then otherwise we have a mating sequence. So we get the rook in the process instead of the bishop. Rook and a pawn, in fact, instead of a bishop. It's a simple mate in one puzzle. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. We have, what do we have here? We have this check, but then the rook comes in. But then we can rook into, king into, and then I get the knight, which is there here. So we first check, rook into, and win the knight, and then of course we have material up, completely winning. Here, what have we got? I think it's a disco, and we win the rook. That's straightforward. It's not a mating sequence. Here, I don't know why he played the rook there. It doesn't make sense. We have just protecting it, and then king comes into the rescue. Yeah, just king goes in, and then there's no way to stop my winning sequence. Here we see that, okay, these two are actually not protected, but I have no easy way to capture that. We have this check, king comes here, we have queen check. No, it's not. I'm not feeling that's the way to go. Yes, I think it's this move which ensures we get this diagonal cut off, and then the rook delivers the checkmate threat, which is what this is, because if pawn push I can just take the bishop knight. Oh no. Okay, I missed the move order, folks, so we lost it on move question puzzle number 8, because I think the other thing was not working. So I'm going to spend another 7-8 minutes. My target is to hit 25 today. One move mates, thank you for those. Okay, this is also one move mate, thank you for those. Here we have, wow, interesting. I can simply take it. What is the problem with me taking it? I'm not understanding this puzzle. Is there a mate somewhere? Okay. Still not sure what is the point of this. So for example, okay, this is the question. The question is here. The first one was obvious. So king comes here, pawn takes, and then we have a nice queening sequence here. Pawn takes, queen takes, king takes. I do a check, he goes back. I push it, he goes here. I push it and give a check, he sits here. Then I need to find some sequence, but shouldn't I? Should I take it? Should I not take it? That's the question. Or should I get my king into the game? So it takes, check. The pawn really advances. Yes, that was the point. He goes back. I advance. He goes back. Then I push it front. He goes here. Push it front. It's not working. Okay, folks. It wasn't that tricky. I think I over-calculated it, but last time I under-calculated it. What is the issue here? Why can't I take it? Because bishop is there. I gotta take this. So he'll pin me, but then I'll just push this. Then I have, I don't know. Okay, we have mating sequence there. Okay, this is first move is obvious. I just come here and pick up this pawn, right? I mean, I don't know. Some puzzles are very easy. Okay, this is mate in 1 to 7. Check. King comes here, mate. Okay. Here, king comes here. It's not a mate. That is a mate. So it's a 3 more mate. Knight takes, and then I can simply come back and take the bishop, or I'll take this one. But that was a straightforward one again. As I said, some puzzles are very straightforward, some puzzles are very tricky. This one, pawn push, and then we skewer and win this rook. And the other is the mate, so win the rook. This one here, check. Where is the king move? King can come here, here, or here. Sorry, not there. These two options. Then what do we got? We cannot come here because of this sequence here. So it's not possible. Can he take this? But then there's a fork. Yes, I think this works. Hey. Alright folks, I think I just did a typo, and of course, 10 is a very poor number, but that's okay. Let's do some few puzzles. I'm going to do some puzzle themes, and we were trying to learn last time about the Sicilian Stonewall opening. I was trying to learn that, so I'm going to continue learning Stonewall today as well. Yeah, here it is, the Stonewall opening. First of all, in any opening prep, we will generally see the puzzles and how the sequence of moves comes. There's a pretty standard set of moves for Stonewall. You push move to normally bishop to b1, and then you kick the knight away. Moving the knight there, I take, then put the bishop in, we get the other bishop in. Interestingly, we just said I'm going to give up that knight. I get the other, what? This is interesting. I have this check. He moves up. I have this check. King moves out the only way. I have this check, but the rook takes. Queen takes. It's not exactly the most optimal way to do it. Now the problem is that I'm going to still take this, come here, and then I have a few more sequences we can try. But we start off with check, that's obvious, and then I simply take this. Okay, wait. Let's try and do this. Check, rook here, then rook takes. So because we have multiple things hanging, so we will at least get decent material back for this. I can even try this check. Yeah, I can try this check because this is forced, and then nothing can stop this mate. Is that the case? Let's calculate. First of all, I give this check. Pawn takes, then I push this. Yeah. So yeah, this check is a continuation, and then we take it. Okay, he's given me a free piece. For what choice? Where's the defense? Ah, there is a defense. The defense is knight comes here. Knight comes here. This one here. And then the queen comes here and actually I'm threatening a mate. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I was right. So the defense he looked at. Okay, this was also the defense. Queen there. I still give him the check and queen comes back. Why not knight in? Knight here. Check. Knight here. Queen takes. Queen there. Oh, you lose this rook. Nice little sequence, folks. We found that, which is good. Generally, we do take it. Okay, now this is not a very usual sequence. So we are trying to open up the king side. And he's of course trying to castle on the opposite side. You just come in this right in the center of the board. How do we exploit the fact that he's stuck on the center of the board? We have check. Queen comes here, then we have this fork. So we do win some material back, but then the king is exposed. Let's take it. Let's try to move deeper. Check. He has to take. There's no choice. We lose the queen. One push. Queen comes here. Let's say we have the discovered check here, and then yeah, that's lost. Yeah, discover check is the problem here. Here it is disco. Queen takes queen, and then we win the bishop. So it's a completely piece up position. Not a tricky one, of course. This time we're looking from the black's perspective. What are the mistakes we should avoid as white? Yeah, okay, this is interesting. I generally don't like this structure because now the king and the rook are completely dominating. My bishop on c8 is struggling, so we need to find a way to activate it. This is just not what we wanted. Okay. I think just queen ran out of squares. This pawn push and the queen's lost. The queen once in the pawns here, queen can't come here. Queen cannot come here. Queen cannot come here. Queen cannot come here. I think this queen simply lost. It's a super easy one. Yes, I agree with you. The rating increase of just 3 because it's super easy. Again, looking at the stone wall from the white's position, the bishop at the back. I don't like knight at the edge of the board. Interesting. This is a very nice idea. Where is the mate? That is the question that white's asking, and we need to show them the mate, which doesn't seem tricky. So we have this check. King comes here, and then the rook delivers this situation here, where I'm threatening this mate. Queen comes in. Let's calculate this, folks. Check. The king goes in, and the rook comes in, threatening a mate. Queen comes here. Queen comes here, so let's say queen into, king into, and then pawn push. Rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes. So I don't see that that's the right way to do it. Once I deliver this check, he goes back, check, rook check. King's here, so king comes back here, only way. I deliver this check. Bishop comes in. First step's obvious, I have to take it. Now the question is, should I take this or no? If I take this and the king takes, then we have this check. King comes here, and then we just use the pawn, protecting this. But then queen takes rook, pawn takes queen, rook takes rook. So we will not really gain much in this process. If I play the rook here, let's. Alright, sorry folks, I think it just got paused, but let's continue here. So we have. We got. So is this knight trapped by any chance? Is this push knight trapped? Not really. Knight's not trapped at all. This knight is in this edge of the board. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, I think this whole activity is happening here. Let's just try to spend 1 or 2 more minutes. This queen takes king here. Check doesn't help because even king can just come in here. You give up the queen, but then you lose this pawn. Then the right one is this rook comes here. Rook takes rook. Queen takes rook. Then I have this push. So he will not take it. And let's say he moves the queen in to defend this. Queen takes, king takes, pawn push does not work. Yes, I think after this, if once the queen comes here, I'm going to take queen takes, and then the pawn push. It's delivering me the queen, and I'm getting the rook. So I think that is the way it works. He moved it there, but the logic, I guess, is the same. I give this check, he has to take it, then I will push this pawn, and then this is absolutely queening without much trouble. At least I'm a queen up, rook up, sorry. So finally found that it's a very tough one. Of course, 25 points. I agree with their rating evaluation of this puzzle. This was a tough puzzle. This is the G4, I guess, G4 sequence where you throw open the king side after the queen settles in. Not even the queen settling in. This is a fairly early one, and they have now hoped to mate. They're trying to mate here, deliver a checkmate. The question, of course, still remains how we deliver the mate. Rook check, king comes here, queen check, king comes here, and then I just do the pawn wedge, which is completely unstoppable mate on this square, is my guess. So I give a rook check, king takes, queen check, nothing stopping, he has to go there. And then the pawn wedge delivering the mate. So whole idea is to rearrange the queen in the pawn position. Pawn wedge, this is delivering the mate nonetheless. So yeah, it was a slightly tricky puzzle. I wouldn't say super tricky. It was a slightly tricky puzzle for sure. I think that we'll do. We did got 5 of them right continuously, which is great. And let's see if what's the sequence here. Now you got the queen into position, and you're trying to open up the king side. Alright folks, let's see how we can utilize this position. We are continuing learning Stonewall opening structure. So let's again re-evaluate the position. The pawn are coming in, and we are trying to look at this kind of a position here. Pawn takes, and now here we have a couple of options. One option is to take this, threaten this mate on this diagonal. So of course he would push this pawn to stop this mating sequence. Then we can take this knight actually, but then it's a pinned piece. Oh, queen is also getting lost, so then we have this check as well. So I think we have a couple of ideas here. Oh, nice one. So we can still do this because I have this check that comes in. Yes, absolutely. And I'm not sure if it's just a 3-point puzzle. I found it a little tricky. So, but okay, no issues. It is what it is. Alright, let's see folks. Let's see how did the sequence come in. Now we are looking at the mistakes that we can do as white in a Stonewall structure. And of course, I think I like the fact that bishop is at the edge of the board and we are trying to do this. Overall, the structure seems stable at this point of time, but now this got opened up, which is not ideal. Okay, now everything's getting exchanged. Now here we have a discovered attack. Is the queen trapped? That's my first question. This is protected, this is protected. This square is available. This square is not available. This square is not available. We can do the pawn push. pawn push, queen comes here, right? So we have a few squares. Let's quickly re-evaluate. This square is taken, this square is available, this square is taken, this square is taken. Well, I'm saying after the, oh sorry, when the pawn is pushed, discovered attack, all these squares are taken, right? This square is taken, this square is taken. Only square available is this one right here. The queen comes here, and then we push the pawn further and then totally trap the queen in the middle of the board. So I think that is what this is. So I cannot play this now. In fact, he's threatening mate or check or whatever. So we close this control. Yes, I'm not sure it's just a 2-pointer puzzle. But yeah, it needed some calculation. Okay, alright folks, let's see what to do here. So first of all, let's see how did the sequence come in. So we've opened up this standard Stonewall structure. We've I think this is a sequence where we can do this. We can do this. If we do this, he will take it. He will push it. Knight takes possibility. Pawn takes. Queen takes. Threatening mate. It is a mate. So queen here. What is the defense? What if he plays this move, which is a pawn push? Queen comes here. They'll try threatening mate. It's not a mate. It's just threatening mate because he'll take the pawn away. Check. Queen comes here. Bishop check. King goes there. So we have queen check, pawn push, queen here, pawn takes, queen check, king goes back. This is a discovered check. King goes here. This check, I think we have one more check. Let's see, folks. Let's try this out. This is not right. I thought so. I thought this was the right way because then we have, yes, this way you will get this. So it's a tricky one, folks. Tricky one, no issues. So folks, let's do something. Let's play a few games and let's try to apply this framework. The Stonewall structure to a white's game, and we'll see, how can we improve our Stonewall position in okay, this is a black one, so here we have to learn the KID. So let's go for the KID structure, which is the knight comes in here, you open up, I just play G6, then the bishop comes to G7, targeting the square, he's also putting the fianchetto top, then we castle. And what do we do here? So what are the options we have got here? So we have D6, we have D6, we have C6, we have opening up the king. I think we'll play the D6. This opens up this diagonal. Now should we play this here and try to push this pawn? Or in fact, we can do that. The bishop can come in here as well. That's a possible idea. Not sure if it's ideal idea, but let's try it. I'm not sure if that's the way to go. I'm not confident about it, but let's see. Let's try it out if it works. Okay, the queen coming in, targeting this one, this one. Should we open this up? But that results in this diagonal opening up, making it really hard for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first move the queen in, then put the knight out, then push the pawn. So we are this, of course, this bishop here was a misplaced bishop because of the fact that he could target this pawn here for us, and he can open this square up, line up. So it's a good learning from KID. We should be a little more careful. Let's defend it, and then we'll defend it in a different ways, whatever he does. So yes, this is a problem, but yeah, not a big problem, small problem. Let's see. This is not an issue because now I have blocked this. The knight takes, queen can take, but then I lose the rook, so we've completely lost the opening. But yes, it's part of the game. We've done a mistake. We didn't understand the opening structures. We thought bishop should be moved. And yeah, this, even if I move the king h8, this pawn is in a very nice structure. It's very hard for me to play this going forward. But it doesn't make sense for us to play this. I don't know how to continue because this structure is really spoiled, but let's fight it. Let's see if there's any fight we can give. First of all, this pawn is weak. I need to fix this problem. One of the ways I'm thinking of fixing the problem is the knight comes up here, the rook comes here, pawn pushes. Okay, that's one of the structures which I am going to use it. So what we're going to do is put knight on the right side of squares and continue the game. Because as we saw, one positional mistake, I think according to me, this bishop was misplaced. We got punished pretty badly for this bishop misplaced. I think we didn't defend correctly as well. I think here we should have found a good move, which we did not find. Was a good move just bishop back? Was the good move just bishop back? We don't know. We just don't know. I moved the queen there because then we had this. Well, it's now our turn. Bishop f4, targeting this pawn. Now I have this pawn push. Pawn takes, and yeah, bishop is little stranded on that square. I'm okay with that situation. I'm going to work with it because I don't like that bishop sitting in that position. Just run out of the square and then I can put my queen here. Rook here, queen here. Yeah, you can play that move. Red is not really a problem for me. Any of those exchanges are not a problem for me. Pawn push is not helping. Already we are in a weak structure. But bishop here is a problem. Let me just move the rook in. Let me continue my development, folks. I know we are struggling on development. Let's just focus on that. Do we have any better moves like threatening the queen? Queen is not trapped. Queen has multiple squares. So we're going to just put the rook here. And let's see. Let's take a little bit of time. Yeah, this pawn is in a bit of trouble. For which we have a couple of moves. One of the moves is knight comes in. We have a knight coming in move. We have this move. We have knight comes here move. I like this knight comes here move because then I can exchange off some pieces. So let me just play this. So knight comes in here. The queen threatens the queen. Now we have this move here, and then the knight is in slightly better position, so I'm going to take it, and then we'll find a way to defend this pawn. Yeah, so that does give the opponent a free pawn. Do we have a defense? Knight takes knight, pawn takes knight takes knight is a possibility. Bishop takes knight, and then I think pawn takes. Knight takes knight. Bishop takes knight. Knight takes pawn check. That is not sure if it's really helping because we're losing this pawn nonetheless with a massive attack on this side. So which is the problem actually. I can actually take knight takes this one, but then I lose this pawn nonetheless. Let's take, I know we just have 1 minute on the clock post. We may have to hurry up in our thinking. So what is happening is, otherwise I'm losing the bishop knight. So the problem is bishop takes knight, I'm losing this knight. So because this is a pinned pawn. So I have to start with this, there's no doubt in that. So I think we could have taken this call a bit earlier. Took me some time to figure this out. Bishop takes, pawn takes, and then pawn push, I guess would work. In fact, he can start with this move. Yes, that's a correct way to handle it. Very nice. Because now he gets the pawn. We have this check. The king just moves off. Queen takes. Bishop takes queen. So we lose a piece. So we're losing a piece. This check loses as a piece. So we are going to just move away. And he gets this pawn as well. I move away. Okay, so he gets this piece. Okay, great. No issues. So we're going to just consolidate our position. Of course, we are completely lost. I'm not sure it's only because of the opening. We did a lot of inaccurate moves. We are short on time. What we're going to do is we're going to try and occupy some critical squares, find defensive ideas, and we're going to continue the game. So the game continues. The idea is to find some defensive ideas in this position. He wants to play it here. The reality is it's correct. It's the correct idea. Exchange of material. But let me sack a few pieces just for the fun of it. Because there's anyways nothing left in the game for me to try, other than hoping that he does some mistakes, he misplaces the queen, etc, etc. That's the only hope that I have. So I'm going to just give up some material and hoping that he does a few mistakes, giving me some targets. So I just sacked a piece just for some fun, because we had completely lost the game already. It was just a fun try. Assuming if you misplace the queen, then I had a mating attack. For example, if he had moved the queen here or here, in fact by mistake, to a ridiculous square, I have a mate in one. So I had just given up. Yeah, no issues. We're going to just play it here. The other rook comes in. This rook is coming in, threatening this move, which is basically pinning the queen to the king. Okay, wow, let me take it. I don't care. I'll take whatever I get. Very nice. Very, very nice. But then, what have we got? Okay, let's try this. Threatening some sort of checks here. This is a pin piece. It cannot protect. So he's forced me to exchange. I think we can resign at this point of time. And let's go back to analysis board. I think we didn't handle the opening well. We need to practice our opening a bit more. And yeah, I thought bishop f5 was a mistake. Not really. Bishop f5 is not the mistake. The continuation was a bit of a mistake. Right. And then I think we lost it. So we lost it because of some blunders. We have mistakes. Rook b8 was a mistake. Should have kicked him. Yes, I think kicking, we did delay the kicking part of it. Here I should have taken this, or I should have just given up this. Yeah, I should have given up this. Anyways, it's lost, but it's my... Oh no, it's not lost because this is protecting. Okay. Here it was an equal position. Wow, we missed something here. One of the ideas we had was this, but what I thought was this one. When you threaten the queen, you get a check, you come here, the queen moves away, and then you get it back. Okay, interesting. So we had a good idea, which I missed completely, and then it was a lost game. Okay, good rooks. It's a tough game, but good game nonetheless. We had the King's Indian defense practice. One game done with I think some of the opening of the king. What made me very uncomfortable, and I think let's play Stonewall. Let's play Stonewall here. Let's see if we can play a Stonewall for this position. I'm going to randomly play, just purely play Stonewall. He's playing the fianchetto position on the Stonewall. I'm going to close this up. Alright folks, I think we have just blundered here. We are just given up this pawn. I don't know what we did. And what did the opponent do? He returned the favor. So yeah, we did a blunder on move number 3 or 4 of the match. We're still surviving. And this fianchetto structure has come up. So let's look at the NB to D2, knight E3, then the second knight comes in, the queen comes in. Let's try that kind of a sequence. So let's put this knight here, put this knight here. he cannot push because this pawn's hanging. The other knight here. Queen comes in, knight into knight. I'm going to take pawn into knight actually. Queen comes in here. Should I move the knight back? So let's see folks, I do not know what to do. Should I to play NB to D2 back, but the queen is hanging, so first I need to move the queen back. I'm going to simply move the queen back. I do not know why I'm in this situation. I need to play c3, put the bishop back. I can actually take knight into knight, this into knight, bishop into knight, but then I don't have much. Let me just put it here. And then I'm going to put this knight back and try to capture this. But yeah, this is not ideal, but okay, let's try. Knight back. I'm going to put the knight back, trying to capture this guy. I don't like him. Pawn takes, then the structure is really spoiled. Let me spoil his structure, I don't mind. This bishop isn't doing a good job. This knight would be a monster knight. And yeah, this looks okay to me. Now the problem is this bishop, which needs to be solved. Bishop has to either come out this way, or I open this up and then put the bishop here and put the bishop along this diagonal. I think that's the perfect diagonal for this bishop. Yeah, you can take it. Now I easily going to get into this situation, so I'm going to put it here. Let's take a second folks and see if we do get some nice let of sequences in. So let's first get the queen into the game. Let's see if queen can do anything about it. I don't want to sack a piece. It's too early to do that. But because I mean you'll get some material, but the rook doesn't have an entry because of this beautiful e4 pawn, which is blocking the entire counterplay for me. But I'm going to put my, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my rook here, bishop here, one of the two moves. The bishop here, then I push the bishop and then I try to, you know, block this whole thing, but this pawn becomes an outside passer. My concern is, see, bishop here, pawn push. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take it from the other side. Alright, and I'm going to give him the central square, but then the rook will come in and the central bishop would control. So I'm going to put the bishop here. My idea is opening up this side, which I'm not sure is the right one. Oh yeah, it's not really a good one. I don't like it now that I see it a little bit more. So bishop would come in. I push. Then the bishop comes, bishop takes, pawn takes. But then this knight becomes monster knight. Wow, this is what happened, which is okay. I think there's something we can, is there any tactic we can find here? If the knight can come here, it's a fork. So I'm going to try to, you know, put the knight here. Not sure what is the threat though. So I want to put the knight here to deliver a fork, family fork in fact. That is my idea. I have this thing here. The queen can come here. I don't know. Also, okay, yeah. I have this move here, threatening the queen. Where is the queen? Queen move. Queen, let's say, moves here. Queen can come here. But yeah, I don't have any forks. I lose it. So he's going to take, and I'm going to take it with the knight and clearing this, and the bishop will get cemented here. I think I'm going to try this. Cemented here, and then take, and then this is weak. Let's see. And if there's no threat possible, the fork is ready. That is a family fork. Yeah, you can take this pawn, but then I get this rook in return. Yeah, you can take it. So now question is, which rook makes sense for me is very, very important. I would prefer the inside rook because I want the outside rook to go inside. But then I'm not getting this pawn, very critical, because they have this nice little fork to get back the material. So first what I would do is kick him, get into the open files. Whatever you do, I'm going to get into open files and sit on the 7th rank. I want to sit on the 7th rank. The bishop sits here, but then this pawn's weak, so I think we are marginally up material, but I think the 7th rank infiltration is important here. And then I'm going to try to infiltrate the next rook to come into the file, and once we have all the rooks in place, it becomes harder for the opposition to play this game. So let's see. Alright, so I'm going to put my bishop here. He can push the pawn, the double rook advantage, the rook's coming in. I think it will be a little too overwhelming for the opposition, but let's try. I'm not sure, but let's try. Now I'm going to simply put the next, my idea is to just put the rook here and play. So yes, that's how it works. The queen is now we're trying to trap the queen, or not really give queen too much of an opportunity. And then I'm going to target this set of stuff. So okay, no issues. So now I'm going to, what do we do here? He's gotten into a completely defensive zone. We are in a completely attacking zone, but I don't have a good continuation to this position. So I need the queen to reroute itself and somehow come onto this row. This here, pawn push. Okay, yeah, we are out of time. So as usual, we are struggling on time. But that is okay. So we still have, yeah, that is not a problem as such. So we go here. He comes here. Yep. Now we are material up. Time shortage on time. So I'm going to exchange of material. Yeah, that is okay. That I think so is okay. Rook takes, bishop takes, rook takes, rook takes, we have bishop takes. Whatever, right? So we don't have such a good position. Let me just play this out. We are completely out of time. We just have 11 seconds on the clock, folks. So I'm going to just play by the ear. Whatever first move. I think we're struggling again on time today, but yeah, I think the position was playable. If only if we had time, which I don't seem to be having. Let me just move the rook king away. Rook comes in, comes out. No issues. So we have this pawn's hanging. This pawn's not really hanging. It's this. So we do have this. So it goes back, so no issues. Let's quickly play this here. I'm going to put the queen here or something like that. Let's see. I think rook here, bishop is angling here, else we could have tried that. We have 9 seconds on the clock, so it's extremely hard. See, if the bishop comes here or something, yeah, the queen is coming up there and I'm going to push it out. Ah, sorry, I just hang the rook queen. I simply hang the queen, so I can resign. So I'm threatening mate in 1. He has mate in 2, I think. Check. King moves up. Queen check. And mate. Yeah, he has mate in 3. And queen here mate. Okay, folks, good game. Okay. You're giving me a little bit of chances. I'll take it. Good game, folks, good game. We tried our best. We couldn't win the game, but we played well. Okay, so yeah, this is the mate. Let's go to analysis board and let's try and figure out our mistakes. So I think the hanging of the queen was the problem, which I think so was. Hanging of the queen was the problem, I guess. I was completely winning, and then I just hanged my queen under time pressure. Yeah, this is all. It was completely winning, as we saw. I should have just played this, and then I was completely winning. I was completely winning, folks. Yeah, I guessed it. I was winning, but then I had to, play a few time pressure based moves, and then I lost. Okay, no issues, folks. A good learning experience again. 2 good games. Okay, last game for the day maybe. We spent some amount of time. So of course our rating is at 1781, not the best, the worst either. We've okay, the Sicilian card structure. What's Sicilian? Here we generally just take the center and then we defend our positions. Put the knight in, put the bishop in, put the bishop in, put the knight in, and we typically play the game. Bishop takes, put the bishop in, put the knight in, so we are fine. The pawn's lost. Queen takes pawn. Then bishop goes back. So knight attacks the queen. I castle and I think we are of course material down. Single pawn down, but still it's down. And we'll continue. The match just simply continues. Take. Oh no. Yeah, that's fine. Push. Push. I don't like that fellow there. Then I play this here. Then I can actually play this here. Threatening bishop takes. Then I need to take queen takes, knight takes. Anyways, he would be okay with an exchange. Alright, let's see what's happening here. This knight is under threat, and I want to put the knight here, let's say. Do you have any good ways to play this position? Sure, the knight has a few squares, the knight has like 2 squares. It comes here, then I can simply take the rook. I have a check, I have some moves, but let's see. This rook is not, rook is protected. First things first, I need to protect the knight. Then I'm going to put the bishop in the right square. Then I put the knight, this knight in the right square. Let's see. Yeah, that's not the way to reach there, because this will be hanging. Then I put this rook in, the bishop out. So we have a few moves. Let's see. Alright, so let's defend this fellow. What is he trying to do? Okay, let me take this. And this is a pinned piece, so I'm threatening it. This is hanging. It's horrible move from my side. Let me take this. It's not really a horrible move. It's an okay move. Of course, losing another pawn in the process, because pawn knight takes. And then I have knight takes. I can take the queen. Come on, folks. What are we thinking? Yeah, we're still a single pawn down. I was quite concerned about my second pawn going down, but it's a single pawn down still. Okay. Okay, folks. Let's see. Yeah, he had to take it. We take this. What do we get here? Oh, that's bad. Queen cannot come anywhere else, so that's okay. This is not a problem. Main threat is this check and then this mate, so let's just block that specific idea of this one. Yeah, that's okay. So we have a way to stop that idea as well. So the point is, it was a pinned piece, can't protect idea. That also has been defended well. Yeah, you can do that, no issues. So we have to find a way to play on. So he pushes the pawn is this idea. So let's say I don't want to push the pawn, so I'm going to play this here. Queen. Actually, I would have loved the rook to be here. Rook here is ideal. I can do it one move, two move. Right. So the queen goes there, which again is a good move. So So he's putting pressure on this piece, which is here. So I play it here defending. I think I should have played it here. So then we have a bit of an exchange. The rook came there, which I am not sure if it is the best idea. Where does he plan to go? Looks like it was last game, but let's see if we can find some sequence here. Let's target the queen and then put the knight in a better square, because here I don't like the knight much. Knight here, then I'm threatening this back rank at some point of time. I'm still targeting this queen. I am threatening some back rank. Threats are there. So for example, check, bishop takes, king takes, for which where does he need to put the queen? Allows me to do it. Queen here. The random move. Thinking of an exchange is also a blunder. Or hoping for an exchange is a blunder. King in here works. Queen here works. Queen there works. No issues. But then I have a mate in 2, which I found. Because the queen blocked the king's escape square. We're beautiful close to the day with a nice little mate on h1. So I think good news is we found a mating sequence in this game. I'm sure we did some blunders, but yeah, I think we found, good news is we found a final and mating sequence which drove us to this sequence. Black did some inaccuracy, white did some inaccuracy here. Bishop e7 does not work. Here I should take the pawn first and then put the bishop out with rook check to this knight in, and then I too can actually castle without much tension. If I had to do this, otherwise I'm losing the pawn. So interesting way to handle that opening. So let's learn from mistakes. Knight front was wrong. Bishop in. Knight back is not working. Knight here. Knight here. Oh yeah, I could have tried this actually. Protecting. Or even this. Yeah. Protecting and attacking. So what's the big deal? Let's say just move it away. Lose, knight takes, bishop takes, knight takes. So it's an equalish position. Not a big deal. This was a mistake. I didn't anticipate this to be a mistake. Yeah, this is a. Should just move it somewhere else. Basically, yeah, move it somewhere else was much better. I thought process. Now finally I moved it, but I moved it too late. This was hanging, so I got to simply move this back. Move this here. Or moved it, or just defended it. G5 was the only way to play that position. Here we play. He played this. I was defending this position. Should I have done something better? This pawn was lost. I should have started with this, I guess. There's a back rank, so is that something scheme of calculations? You can put a knight here, queen takes, rook takes. I don't have it. I should have moved it away or something. No, that doesn't make any sense. King here, threatening this. Oh, can't he do this check? Oh, what was I thinking? I have underestimated the situation or wrong calculation. public down calculation. Here I didn't want that, so I think the same one. No. Push. Take. Fairly complex one there. So I think we'll do it again. Let's quickly revise our mistakes and call it a day. Here we had to give a discovered defense. Here also was an attack of pin or something like that. Here we have this knight is in trouble. So we had to defend the knight by playing g4. That's the only defense. The problem if I played this back, he would take it. There's a problem. The knight, so we had some issues there. Here. Yeah, we could have just simply threatened the bishop and moved it away. And here we could now to remember the solution. I think last time also we tried, we didn't get it in the first shot. What was the move here? This is not working. What was the move? Yeah, Queen F6. Was a better move. Alright, folks, that's it from our side today. Good day. We had one win. A beautiful mating sequence we found. Once he just put the queen in the wrong square. Queen should have come here. Take was an equal position. He put it in the worst possible square, allowing. I was hoping he'll play this. That also results in a mating sequence. That's what I was hoping for, but he played a worse move, which gave me mate in 2, which I rightly found and delivered a mate towards the end. So good close for the day, but of course let's quickly summarize what happened in the day. We had 81 improvement in training puzzles, 2 puzzle streaks with very poor performance. Blitz games was not bad, 1 win and 2 losses. I did play a few games earlier, but yeah, I didn't get a chance to record it for the last. I've been practicing a bit daily, but yeah. In fact, I reached a puzzle rating of 152511 at one point of time. Now I'm at 2407. It's a pretty decent rating as such on the puzzles front, but rating wise in terms of bullet, blitz and rapid, we're still lagging a lot, which we will improve on. Thank you.